Welcome to our channel, my friends. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, the powerful connection between faith and works. It's not enough to just talk the talk, we're called to walk the walk, to let our faith shine through in everything we do. We're going to explore 4 key principles on how to put faith into works, and we'll be looking at some powerful scriptures from the Bible that illustrate these truths. As we journey together, get ready to be inspired, encouraged, and empowered to live a life that truly reflects the love and grace of God. Remember to like, share, and join our channel for more inspiring content. God bless. You know, the Bible tells us in James chapter 2, verse 26, that faith without works is dead. It's like a beautiful car with no engine. It might look good on the outside, but it can't go anywhere. In the same way, our faith, if it's just a collection of beliefs without any corresponding actions, is empty. It's not a living, breathing faith that transforms us from the inside out. Think about it. If we truly believe in God's goodness, won't our lives overflow with kindness, generosity, and compassion? If we believe in His forgiveness, won't we extend that same forgiveness to others, letting go of bitterness and resentment? Our actions, my friends, speak louder than words. They reveal the true condition of our hearts. When we put our faith into action, it's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples of our obedience, our love, and our service spread out, touching the lives of those around us. People may not remember everything we say, but they will remember how we made them feel, how our actions demonstrated the love of Christ. Living out our faith isn't about earning God's favor, it's about allowing His love to flow through us, touching and transforming the world around us. It's about being the hands and feet of Jesus, bringing hope, healing, and encouragement wherever we go. Let me share an example. Imagine you see someone struggling, maybe they're carrying heavy bags or they look lost and confused. Now you could just walk by thinking, well, I'm sure someone else will help them. But what if instead you stopped and offered a helping hand? What if you took a moment to share a kind word or offer a prayer? Those simple acts of kindness, those small gestures of love, they might seem insignificant, but they are powerful expressions of faith. They are seeds of hope planted in the hearts of others, reminding them that they are seen, they are loved, and they are not alone. Remember, true faith is never passive, it's active, it's alive, and it's always looking for ways to express itself in tangible ways. So let's ask ourselves today, how can we put our faith into action? How can we let our light shine brightly, illuminating the world with God's love? You know, friends, love is more than just a feeling, it's a verb, it's an action word. 1 John chapter 3 verse 18 tells us, "Let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth." True love, the kind of love that God has for us and that He calls us to share, is expressed through our actions, through our willingness to serve others, to put their needs before our own. Think about the life of Jesus. He was the ultimate example of love in action. He healed the sick, He fed the hungry, He comforted the brokenhearted. He didn't just talk about love, He lived it out every single day, meeting the practical needs of those around Him. And you know what's amazing? We are called to follow in His footsteps. We are called to be His hands and feet in the world today, extending His love, His grace, and His compassion to those in need. Now, serving others doesn't have to be some grand, heroic gesture. It can be as simple as lending a listening ear to a friend who's going through a tough time. It could be offering to babysit for a single parent so they can have a much-needed break. It could be volunteering at a local soup kitchen or homeless shelter, sharing a meal and a smile with those who are struggling. Every act of service, no matter how small it may seem, is a powerful testament to our faith. It's a way of saying, God, I love you, and because you love me, I choose to love others in the same way. When we serve others, we reflect God's heart to the world. We become channels of His love, His grace, and His healing power. And you know what? It's not just a one-way street. When we give of ourselves, when we pour out love and compassion on others, something amazing happens within us as well. We experience the joy of giving, the fulfillment that comes from knowing that we've made a difference in someone's life. We grow in our faith, our compassion, and our understanding of God's love. Serving others isn't just about meeting their needs, it's about allowing God to work in and through us. transforming us into the people He created us to be. So, my friends, let's ask ourselves today, how can we be the hands and feet of Jesus in our families, in our communities, in our world? How can we put our love into action and be a blessing to those around us? The life of faith is a journey, isn't it? It's about trusting God every step of the way, even when we don't understand the path ahead. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6 tells us that without faith it is impossible to please God. For he that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. You see, real faith requires action. It's not just about believing in God, it's about trusting Him enough to obey Him, even when it's hard, even when we don't see the full picture. Think about Abraham. He's known as the father of our faith, and for good reason. God asked him to do something extraordinary, something that seemed impossible, to leave his home, his family, everything he knew, and journey to a land that God would show him. Talk about a step of faith, but Abraham didn't hesitate. He trusted God, he obeyed, and because of his obedience he became a blessing to countless generations. Now I know what you might be thinking, Joel, God's not asking me to pack up and move to a new country. And you're probably right, but He is asking us to trust Him in our everyday lives. He's asking us to obey His word, to follow His leading, even when it doesn't make sense from a human perspective. It might be a decision about a job, a relationship, or a financial matter. It might be a prompting to reach out to someone in need, or to forgive someone who has hurt us. Whatever it is, big or small, our willingness to obey God is a testament to our faith. It's saying, God, I trust You. I believe that You know what's best for me, and I choose to follow Your will, even when I don't fully understand. Now, walking by faith doesn't mean it's always going to be easy. There will be challenges, there will be obstacles, there will be times when we want to give up. But that's when we need to remember that we don't have to rely on our own strength. We have the power of the Holy Spirit living within us, guiding us, strengthening us, and empowering us to live a life of obedience. So, let's be encouraged today. Let's make a decision to trust God more, to obey His word, and to walk by faith, knowing that He is with us every step of the way. You know, friends, when we truly allow our faith to take root and grow in our hearts, it's going to produce something beautiful. It's going to produce fruit. Galatians chapter 5 verses 22 to 23 tells us that the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. These are the qualities, the characteristics that should be evident in the lives of those who are walking in faith. And notice something important. These aren't things we can manufacture on our own. We can't just try harder to be more loving or more joyful. These are the byproducts of a heart that is surrendered to God, a life that is yielded to His Spirit. When we live our lives surrendered to God, when we allow His love to flow through us, it's going to be evident in the way we treat others, in the way we respond to challenges, in the way we carry ourselves. People are going to notice something different about us. They're going to see the joy, the peace, the love that we have, and they're going to be drawn to it. You see, our lives become a testimony, a living, breathing example of God's goodness and grace. We become like lights shining brightly in a dark world, pointing others to the source of our hope, our peace, and our joy. Matthew chapter 5 verse 16 says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Our good works, our acts of kindness, our love for others, they become a reflection of God's love to the world. They become a way for us to share the gospel without even saying a word. Now, it's important to remember that we don't do good works to earn God's favor or to impress others. We do them out of a heart of gratitude for what He's done for us, out of a desire to please Him and to make Him known. So, let's ask ourselves today, what kind of fruit are we producing? Are we reflecting God's love, His joy, His peace to the world around us? Are our lives a testament to His goodness and grace? Let's make a decision today to live lives that are pleasing to God, lives that are marked by love, joy, peace, and all the other fruit of the Spirit. Let's be a light in the darkness, pointing others to the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. Each of these titles highlights the biblical truth that faith and works go hand in hand, not as a way to earn salvation, as Ephesians chapter 2 verses 8 to 9 remind us, but as the natural result of a living, active faith. When we truly encounter the love and grace of God, it transforms us from the inside out, and that transformation will be evident in our actions, in our words, and in our interactions with others. Would you like a sermon outline or discussion questions to go with these? I'd love to equip you to share these truths with others. Remember, faith isn't meant to be kept to ourselves. It's meant to be shared, to be lived out loud, to impact the world around us. Like and share and join our channel for more. God bless.